Hey everybody, it's Mr. Jake from the Pittsburgh YMCA here with another hashtag My Y with Families challenge for you. Today we're going to learn my absolute favorite game. It's a card game, and it was actually taught to me by one of our students at one of our after-school sites about a year ago now, and ever since it's been my absolute favorite game. So again, it's called Rat Race, and your challenge today is to learn Rat Race from me, teach it to somebody else, and then the real part of the challenge is you're gonna have to beat them in a game. So I want you to play until you end up winning one. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit. You're not gonna be able to see my face, but we're gonna zoom in on the cards so that you can actually see how to play so that you can better teach it to somebody else. Okay everybody, like any card game that you play, you're gonna start off by shuffling the deck, mixing it up however you want. Some people say split the deck and they just cut it in half. I like to do it this way. Shuffle them however you want. And then you're gonna deal them out to every player. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm just playing with you right now. So one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. And I'm gonna speed things up a little bit and just cut it in half and approximate. Okay? So your game starts with each person having an equal amount of cards, which is why you deal them out. Right now it's only 2 players. And you're gonna take turns drawing a card from the top and putting it down face up. So I went first, and then you'll go, and then I'll go, and then you'll go. Now we're not just putting cards down one at a time, we're looking for specific things. So there's 2 basic sets of rules to this game. So the first rule is the slap rule, and I'm gonna teach everybody that first because it's the most fun. So anytime you have 2 in a row that are the same card, so if there's a 6 and then the next person puts down a 6, the first person in the game to slap gets those cards, and then you can mix them into yours. So 2 in a row, whoever slaps them first gets to take those and put those in their pile. The other rule is the sandwich rule, which is like 2 in a row, except there's only 1 card in between them. So if I put down a 6, and then you put down a 10, and then we got another 6, there's our sandwich. The 2 6s are the bread, the 10 is the meat. If you slap it, you get those cards. There's one more rule that I like to play with, which is the royal pair. The royal pair is a king and a queen in any order. So if you see a king and then a queen, or a queen and then a king, first person to slap gets all the cards in the stack. The second set of rules is called the face card rule, and this is another way that you can win cards without even having to slap. Anytime a face card is played, which is a jack, a queen, a king, or an ace, the person who goes after you in turns has a certain number of turns or cards that they can put down to get another face card, or you get the entire stack. So a jack gives the next person 1 chance to play a face card. The queen gives the next person 2 chances to play a face card. The king gives the next person 3 chances, and the ace gives the next person 4 chances. So if we were going back and forth putting down cards, and you put down a jack, I now have 1 chance to flip and get a face card. I got a 7, which is not a face card, so you would get the whole stack. Let's say we're going back and forth and you put down a queen. I have 2 chances to get a face card. So I flip a 7, which isn't a face card, bummer, and then a 4. That's also not a face card. I didn't get one in my 2 chances, so again, you would get the whole stack. Let's say we're going back and forth and you put down a king. I now have 3 chances. 1, nope, 2, nope, 3, a 5. None of those were face cards. Now, let's say you put down an ace. That gives me 4 chances. Not a face card, not a face card, not a face card. Oh, but I got a king this time, so it is a face card. So a king means 3 chances. You would now flip 1, 2, 3, and then so on and so forth until either somebody doesn't get a face card and one of us gets the whole pile, or we get to a slap rule. Cool, so I hope that helped you learn my favorite card game of all time. The best thing about this game is that you can play with as many people as you want. I've played with up to 12 people before, which is a lot of fun because every time you get a slap rule, all 12 people are scrambling to the center to try to get the cards. So I really think that you should try to learn this game, maybe take some time to teach it and practice on your own, and then teach somebody in your house, challenge them to a game, and then your My Why with Families challenge for today is to play until you win one. So thanks for spending some time with me. Hope to see you tomorrow.